Face front, true believers. This is Modular Media. Modular Media's no price podcast where we talk Marvel comics, merchandise, movies,
Yeah.
and more. I'm your host, Chris A. Boingo Writer Gaston. With me, as always, in the bullpen.
The man who's not going to end up on Botchamania next week, the Vacuuminator.
We ain't famous enough to be on Botchamania. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
One day.
No, Botchamania is the land of waifus. Congratulations, Kid Bandit.
hmm Legit though, I would love to do a book reading one day on that show. That would be a career highlight for me.
But, yeah, no. We're in between MCU projects.
Till like fucking March, I think.
Probably. Bro, it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit.
Multiverse of Madness is the next thing, right?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of positive, but we'll see.
It's either that or Moon Knight, I think.
It, but anyway, and what do we do when we're not doing MCU projects? We talk about Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and so we're gonna talk about the next episode, which is
Oh,
episode.
that is that what we do?
Yeah, that is.
Ah, crap. I thought we make pasta. Made I made DC pasta. Put Supergirl on the can. Does anybody want some? Anybody? Hello?
I'm gonna let you wallow in that joke. Oh, hey yo, is that the Kelvin?
Kelvin, I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Welcome to Modular. Welcome to me making a fool out of myself because I like a female comic book character. That's what this
Yeah.
show is.
Kelvin knows the robot I work on. Uh
Oh,
yeah.
how's that going, by the way? How's that been? I haven't been to one of those in a little bit.
You should be going to one of them because you're the fucking moderator, you dipshit.
I'm also a busy guy. You need to get more mods for him. Them.
Well, he's just a fucking he's a prima
What's the
donna.
robot
He's a
called?
prima donna. Fuck him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yo, Kelvin, we're talking comic booky shit. We're talking an episode of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then we'll talk some weekly books that we read. So this is the origin of Wonder Man.
Which I literally did not realize until you told me off mic, because even though I've seen this episode like 5 times, we've been waiting so long to do it.
Yeah, it's a semi accurate to the comic. It's just in the comic he actually dies.
All I know about Wonder Man is that he is an actor, was the Grim Reaper's brother, and the Vision had his brainwave patterns based on him. Also, he wears a turtleneck in most flashbacks he's depicted in.
He is also a pacifist and doesn't fight. So he's one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe, but doesn't fight.
So he's fucking oh god, what's that Transformer's name? Fort Max's fucking head. What's his
Fort Max's head.
I have to Google this. He in the G1 cartoon, he is a character that is then made Fort Max's head. Fort Max is like a mech suit for him, and he's like, I don't want to be a weapon of mass destruction. And then Spike is like, tough tits, somebody has to be.
It ain't gonna be my boy. Was this pre or
Or
post the movie?
this is post the movie. This is like the last 3 episodes of the G1 cartoon.
Before. Oh, so it's right before Japanese Headmasters.
Yeah. Although technically those 3 episodes aren't canon to Headmasters.
Hmm.
Cerebro, that's his fucking name.
Oh, that's the thing that fucking Xavier uses.
Yes, that is also true.
No, this is it's a simplified version of his origin story, which is I think issue 5, 6 of the fucking comic.
Oh, really? I didn't know that's
Yeah.
actually an Avengers thing. I
Oh yeah,
thought it
it's
was
an Avengers comic. It was done by Jack and Stan.
nice.
Uh, but yeah, no, the whole thing of the episode is Tony's
Tony
buying.
doesn't know how to communicate.
Tony's a bad communicator.
Yeah. Because the whole episode is literally just everybody going, Tony, you're an asshole. Why are you buying this guy's company? And he's like, I have my reasons. And then the guy becomes a supervillain and fucking dies, and he was like, oh, but I was trying to help him. And it's like, you could have said that literally 20 minutes ago, and none of this would have happened.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He could have said that, and he would have went, "No, you're not. You're fucking Tony Stark. You're an asshole."
That's when you bring out the documents.
Yeah. Tony, Tony Chopper.
You sound like you're a villain talking to him now. Tony.
I mean, I got the beard of Obadiah Stane.
Yeah. Oh man, I saw that Legends pack in person today, and it was so tempting. Even though I don't do movie stuff.
I mean, does anybody actually fucking remember what Obadiah Stane looks like in the books?
Come to think of it, I have never seen what he looks like in the books. I just think of Jeff Bridges. I'm gonna have to look him up.
And see, when I hear Zane, I think of his son, because his son was the bad guy in the Extremis arc, which is a really good Iron Man arc. That's when he started getting weird post-human-y gross. Because that's when his suit was in his bones.
This guy just looks like knockoff brand 80s Lex Luthor.
Oh, you mean redhead Lex Luthor?
No, that's 90s.
Oh, that's 90s.
And that's Alexander Luthor, I'll have you know.
That's fucking Lex. He put on a fake Australian accent.
Oh my god, at one point he wears a fucking Dr. Mindbender outfit? This is amazing. Look at this image. Look at this image I'm gonna send you and fuck up the podcast.
Yeah, you fuck up the podcast. That's what you do. That's your job. You fuck up my shit. You fuck up my shit. That's what you do.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh,
look, it's straight up Dr. Mindbender.
I'm showing the people. That's what he looks like. That's
and here's fucking Dr. Mindbender from 80s G.I. Joe. It's the same outfit. You can't disprove that.
Here's the thing. You got to remember who made all the G.I. Joe lore.
Larry Hama, who was a Marvel staff writer.
Marvel staff.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were actually fucking.
They were contracted out. It's contracted at work.
I was going to say the G.I. Joe lore Larry Hama created was based off of a pitch he was trying to get Jim Shooter to pick up called Fury Force. It was literally going to be Nick Fury leading a team of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents that would have been like G.I. Joe fighting Hydra.
Hey, you know what? Not bad. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been good. But either way, hold on. Let me get back to the fucking slideshow. It's a solid episode of just an origin of Wonder Man, a C-list character that not many people know about in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, with special guest appearance by MODOK, the funniest fucking villain I've seen in a while.
MODOK is a fascinating character because, like, you will never see MODOK in the MCU. Not as MODOK. As a giant head sitting in a chair with tiny arms that go like, wee! You know, that's not...
They'll Arnim Zola him.
They'll Zola him. But that's not MODOK. Like, I love it when Marvel adaptations just go like full camp and go like, oh, MODOK? You mean the giant god-awful head who sounds like a weirdo?
And loves himself?
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite gag in this whole episode. I've created a being of pure ionic energy. I am brilliance. I am science. Hammer.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great. Especially with fucking Hank Pym, who is legitimately, in the universal scope, the scientist supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the scientific equivalent of the sorcerer supreme. Marvel lore. I don't think he is right now because of the Ultron thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that kind of disqualifies you.
Because technically Hank Pym is dead.
Mm-hmm.
By all qualifications and legal ideas, Hank Pym is currently dead and sharing
He's
half.
legally dead. They executed his will. Scott has his helmet. He's dead
Dead until he ain't dead.
until they need him for something. Or
Yeah.
somebody goes, I liked it when Hank Pym was alive and I was reading comics.
They're all dead at this point because Scott Lang has been Ant-Man far longer than Hank Pym has.
That's true. Uh, I
That's
wonder
like saying I liked
that
Marvel
should be
better
a
when Captain
page.
America wasn't around. Like that
No,
was
no,
2
no, no. But
years.
like, you know how wrestling has the wiki page of like tallying up people's combined days as champions?
Yeah.
You should have that on the Marvel wiki, but for legacy heroes. So
Oh
you can
hell
see
yeah.
like you can see Kate Bishop versus Clint Barton's total combined issues as Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's getting off topic. Hey, getting back to topic and getting back to the AIM stuff. I really love Four and Wasp this episode. They are just comedy relief, but I love that they're basically just like two kids off playing in the yard while everybody else is doing real work. Like, where are Four and Wasp? They're beating the fuck out of some random AIM agents. Oh, okay. They're not they're fine. Let them do what they want.
But
It's
but
cool.
they're not. But it's not like they're diminished. They're still doing heroic things, which is a good balance to strike.
Yeah, and it's that fun kind of dynamic of the fish out of the water being shown the ropes by the person who's maybe a little too overzealous about the world they're from.
Oh yeah. Also, Thor Prime Himbo in this episode.
Yeah.
Himbo
Uh,
Prime.
mhm. The least known but most powerful transformer. Um,
God damn it.
no, another great gag in this episode is when they get to the base and they're like, "You, you were being followed by the Avengers, and you came here." And then Wasp just walks off of this guy's shoulder and goes, "Yeah, you guys are idiots," and shoots him.
Oh yeah. Also, just really good aim designs because it's hard to get the beekeepers good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just look a little clunky, and this was like good, sleek, nice beekeepers.
I mean, they look like chunky boys, but you get it because they're supposed to be hazmat suits.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we also got some Captain America being sad out of time man.
I like that they didn't try and they didn't do the infinity formula. They said like, no, this Nick Fury is the son of a guy named Jack Fury who met Captain America during the war. It's too
Yeah.
long for that to be believable now without introducing the infinity formula, which might be a bit of a leap for some kids.
But like Infinity Formula also is just like it's a whole setup in and of itself. We try to replicate the super soldier theorem. We could only achieve longevity, so
hmm
yeah.
And I mean, like, you're not gonna do frickin' 70s post-Vietnam Nick Fury, who's like, God damn it, Cap, you got to skip Nam. And where were you? I saw this dirt and shit, and my friends fucking died, and now you're here and you're young, and I'm old, and I fucking hate you. You're not gonna do that in a kid's show.
No, 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 no. Again, a reason why I believe that Captain America's origin just gets better with time. Same with
Whereas,
Wolverine.
whereas Magneto's gets a little like, ooh. How far does that disbelief suspend?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Magneto. Just lie and say it's magnets. Just say, oh, his magnets fucking. They do shit. They make them.
The Earth's natural magnetic energy sustains me.
Yeah, that's like you can bullshit. You can bullshit Magneto. Just don't bullshit it like they did in the comics, where they gave him a young body to fucking
Yeah,
circumvent
no.
it.
But just literally, when Magneto shows up in the MCU during his first scene, somebody should question his age compared to the Holocaust, and then Bill Nye and Jerry Seinfeld will both walk on screen, pick up microphones, and go, "Magnets, how do they work?" And
No,
then you
no.
just cut to the next scene.
Make it a mystery. Why not just go like, how were you alive back then? That's weird.
He's like, "Yeah, was I alive?" Hmm.
And he plays into that. Like you go black coat Magneto, and he goes like, "I am the pure rage and vengeance of everyone who died in the Holocaust," and he freaks out some neo Nazis. Like, God,
That'd be cool. I don't know if the MCU would go that hard, but that'd be cool.
I would love it if we got that fucking hardcore Magneto from his solo series where he's just pure
Mhm.
anti-hero.
I mean, the best Magneto thing on film is that scene in First Class where he just walks into a bar and kills a bunch of former
No,
neo-Nazis.
no, no, those are
No,
Nazis.
no, classic Nazis. I'm sorry. They were vintage Nazis.
Yeah, because remember, a lot of Nazis ran away to Argentina.
Hmm.
That's a real thing.
Uh,
But yeah,
and
solid
Magneto
episode.
totally killed them all.
Yeah, Magneto is a fucking. He's a killer.
He's a good boy. I like him.
Yeah. There's not a lot more we can talk about this episode.
No, that's the problem with EMH. Like, it's good, but like, there's not a lot of meat. It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, this is good. I enjoyed it. Here were a couple scenes I liked.
But it's a good framework to build the rest of the episode. But
The
then
only like before we get into the next thing, I do want to say like to just mention a couple negatives real quick.
mhm.
Uh, I do like how Wonder Man is animated with his energy. It looks very good, except for the scene right at the end when they're reconstituting him. I noticed it got a little choppy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, but you just found out that they're doing a Hit Monkey show.
Yeah, Man Discovers Hit Monkey Show. I d I don't even really know much about Hit Monkey. I just know that he is a monkey in a suit and he hangs out with Deadpool sometimes. And I
Base
only know that because there's a two-pack of them from the Marvel Legends line a couple of years ago.
basic premise of Hit Monkey. A hitman is in the wilds of Japan and runs across a tribe of Japanese macaques.
Okay.
The macaques take him in, except one monkey goes like, "Yo, this guy's actually fucking dangerous. We shouldn't be helping him." And the rest of the monkeys go like, "Nah, fuck you." But
Hmm.
this monkey pays attention to the hitman and watches his moves and like starts to copy him. Until one day, hitmen come to kill the hitman and also kill the rest of his monkeys. So now the lone monkey who has hitman powers kills the assassins, and with the ghost of the hitman, goes on to become a world renowned international assassin known as Hit Monkey.
This sounds like the worst episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I've ever heard of.
This is an in continuity Marvel character in the 616 universe. It's not a parody. It's not anything. It's a comic. Spider-Man exists in the same world as this guy.